break all this down, we're joined by Neama Rahmani, a former federal prosecutor for the Southern District of California, now president of the West Coast Trial Lawyers, and Rick Crawford, former battalion chief for the Los Angeles Fire Department. Thank you both so much for joining us. So, Neama, this 29-year-old isn't charged with starting the Palisades Fire per se. He's charged with setting a fire a week earlier. Firefighters say they put it out, but those embers burned underground. What do you make of this? Is it unusual to have a case like this?
It is unusual, Elizabeth, but I do think prosecutors will get there. We know the defense is going to attack causation here, saying that, of course, he's responsible for that January 1st Lockman fire, but it wasn't a rekindling. It was a new fire that was ignited, or it was the elements, the drought, the heat, the winds that caused that January 7th fire. So expect to see a battle of the experts at trial in this case, because that's really the only defense here. And even though he hasn't been charged with murder, I say that yet, I expect when prosecutors go to the grand jury to get an indictment, we are going to see felony murder charges, which, of course, under federal law, carry the potential for the death penalty. I'm not saying that's going to be filed in this case, but the exposure is going to be significant. We're talking a potential life sentence, maybe even death row. So that causation is going to be the key defense and really the only defense in the case.
Yeah, Rick, I'm going to get to you in just a second, but Neama, that was a question I had for you later on. I did, given the fact that 12 people died in this fire, it surprised me that they just charged him with starting the fire, not with causing the deaths.
I think they wanted to get him from Florida to Los Angeles right away. You can do that on a criminal complaint. Obviously, for a felony case, you got to get a grand jury indictment or you got to go to a preliminary hearing in the federal system. You usually go to the grand jury. So expect to see those charges. At a minimum, Elizabeth, manslaughter. 12 people died here. And like you said, one of the worst fires in California history, but probably murder as well.
Rick, does this also raise questions for the LA Fire Department on why it failed to fully extinguish that New Year's Day fire?
Well, first of all, that's a great question that everyone's asking, Elizabeth. And, first of all, outstanding work by the investigators. Arson is one of the hardest crimes to prove. This investigation was a joint effort between the DOJ, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, LAFD, and LAPD. And when agencies collaborate, justice moves faster. Now, a series of missteps happened prior to the fire on January 7th, including lack of, failure to extinguish this fire completely, what we call a mop-up policy. And let's just explain what mop-up is really quickly. Mop-up is just a critical phase of firefighting. It's ensuring this fire is completely extinguished by cooling hot spots or returning debris and verifying no hidden embers remain. And it's the big difference between control and containment.
Did they not do that here?
Well, we'll find out here in this after-action report. That's going to be a key factor here. That's going to be coming out in the next 48 hours. And from what I got from my colleagues, previous colleagues at the fire, was days leading up to the fire of January 7th, they were still feeling heat on that hillside when they were removing hose off that fire. So we'd have to look at what day the hose were removed, but you can tell that there was heat, and it's not uncommon for embers to come outside of a fire line when you don't adhere to the policy.
Yeah, this is a common thing. I remember when we were covering the Palisades fire, I was learning all about it, along with our audience, about these underground embers that can burn and remain for months, until they explode. And obviously the high winds, the incredible high winds were the spark here. Rick, I want to just ask you, because I'm sure you know a bit about firebugs and their behavior. There's some interesting detail in the documents that prosecutors released today about this man. Rinderknecht was working as an Uber driver in LA. His passengers that night, it was New Year's Eve, report he was angry and agitated. The authorities say he was obsessed with fire. He had all these images on his phone that were creepy. And then apparently, when you talk about this, the thoroughness of this investigation, they not only were able to geo-track his phone to know that he was lying when he said he wasn't near where the blaze began. He was right near it. He lied and said he was down the hill, according to authorities. But then apparently he went on his phone to ask ChatGPT, are you at fault if a fire is lit because of your cigarettes?
This is typical firebug behavior. An arson investigator, as you look at investigators, what they do is they look at the behavior of a person like this individual. And what happens is they like to watch their work. Lots of times they want to help put the fire out. They've had an interest in being a firefighter at some point and not be able to quite make it there. So he's exhibited some classic behaviors of a firebug, an arsonist. And just to show you technology in action, things like being able to geolocate him, infrared drones to map the fire's perimeter and capture the hot spots in real time, shows technology is one of our best witnesses. And as part of the evidence collection and then testing the hypothesis of the investigators, just goes to show that they were able to put together this thing in real time. They were doing this back in April. They started this testing process.
Right.
So it's taken them this long to get to this point, but they wanted to make sure their case was rock solid.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.